A day after Shatta Wale's birthday, and trust me, energies are down because of the sitting and the setting we had last night. Today, I slept and I couldn't even hold my leg together. Hey, I had to also wake up and go do some rounds and energy, carry fee, if I come. Else the weekend will be slow. But it was good. We had a blast. Trust me, we really had a good time chilling with management team, chilling with some close friends, and some of the people who came there to show love. And the big gift, that is the Escalade, that was also given to Shatta Wale, was on display. Over here, there are some more gifts coming up. As and when they drop, we will let you guys know. But once again, belated birthday to Shatta Wale, and we'll be talking about something that happened around it. We'll be talking about that. Yeah, I promise we'll be talking about that. And here, the birthday wishes from some people, including the infamous one from Stonebwoy, and the response that it elicited. As it stands now, many are discussing it, both online and offline. And here on the show, we'll be discussing it as well. My name is Sammy Flex. This is Showbiz Daily, and I have my crew seated. Roland Amate in the middle from Shatta Movement Empire. Roland Report on YouTube and showbizchannelgh.com. Meanwhile, in Team Dodi Solomon is also at the other side, representing Sammy Flex TV, our online department, as well as in Tidosu Digital Media. He is the boss, making sure he takes care of you. You're running online management, promotion, marketing, monetization, and more. Behind the scenes, Theophilus Digosh is doing camera, and Buju Lens will be editing for you guys to enjoy the pieces. Anyways, I've seen a fresh video coming from Salifu Amoako. You say he's a bishop, huh?
Yeah.
Bishop Salifu.
Archbishop elect self.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the meaning. You know, I'm fancy Bishop. Bishop Salifu Amoako. After reports came out that his son was involved in the East Legon accident that led to the death of some 2 children. We've seen a video of the man of God on his knees begging that Ghana people forgive him. What has happened to him? He can't even hold himself together. He also begged the parents of the dead children should also forgive him. And after watching the video, reactions coming from people, others have said, the forgiveness no cry open and no then it basic. No well, this is what we are talking about first. But if you've not seen the video, watch the video. When I come back, we will surely be talking. Stay tuned.
Samatomo Mama Efrimu me Salifu Amoako and me Kasai Mesrem Amuhume Mabo na de asibia no awrade encheche more na di mesra busuafo no two side no se moncheche more awrade nhye moden awrade mama hoden mesra Ghana fo nyina se omonso asofom ewo Ghana any wiase nyina mompa abusuafo chew emame I can't explain myself. Mean to me explaining me asam na ato me no bedwene ho ansisi so masua ma me ni ahode a me de be so biom enti mesre busuafo nyina. I'm begging the family, the entire family, say monchichi more erade mama hoden erade en sustain mu erade mamu that courage enti mesre na mashe busuafo den enkwala na mame enkwala no papa no, and be strong.
Anyway, so that was the video from Bishop Salifu Amoako begging. In fact, at a point you realize that either he cried and they edited that out, or he wanted to cry and they said also don't cry. It also don't cry, and they edited it out. I don't know what really happened before that editing came. Chabo,
Yeah.
The apology and what people are saying that so they should accept the apology and that ends the case or what? How do you also interpret this?
Yeah, I think it's fundamentally when there are issues and the issue involves public. What is the word? Like, if the public is
Public court.
yes, more like the public is watching or
Okay.
wants to know
They
what
also
will
have a
happen.
decision,
Yeah, if the
or they also
public
want to make a
yes,
decision out of it.
what will happen. These are some of the ways that you have to approach it if you are not standing well, or if the public is not looking
The
at
public
your way.
judgment is not
yes,
going your way.
Yes, these are some of the things that you have to do. So I think he's doing the right thing, but and unfortunately for him, there are videos online that is not giving him a good look. When you watch some of his utterances, the videos that is coming out just after the accident is not okay.
It's not looking
Like,
good.
yes, when you look at those videos, he's not looking good in terms of public, the public or the people having sympathy for him or his family. So this is some of the ways that you have to come out for people to know that it's not like the way that they are seeing the other video, but there's other side of you, which is that you are also like you are a human being like everybody, and sometimes you too you get sad. Sometimes you too you are not as they see you, arrogant and saying things the way that you want. You see, a video came out that he was saying that he can drive in Ghana without license, and if you're a police and you stop him, you call your boss, and you,
and they call
those
you
kind of things. Yes, those kind of things. When people look at it, you are not looking good. It is not okay when you are like that. So he has to come out with the other side for people to know. Well, maybe there's a context to him saying it at that time, and now there's an issue, and he has to be humble enough for people to know that he's not really like the way that the video is portraying him. So I think for his strategy, or a way for him to look okay before even the main case starts, this is the way to go. I think so far so good for him. He's having good lawyers. I think the people advising him are giving him the right advice. Because if you don't go this direction, lawyers are not supposed to look outside the court, but they still see things. So it's like legally they are not supposed to look at your videos, your utterances outside the court to judge you. Legally they are not supposed to do that. But judges too, they are outside like everybody, so they may see it. Should they see that thing?
To inform them
yes,
on
it can influence their decision some way, somehow. So you have to give them the other side for them to know that, oh, it's not really like that. And based on what you say in court, then we will see how things will go. So I think on his side, he's doing the right thing. This is the best way to go. But the thing is, there's substantive issue that we have to talk about, or the court will deal with it. That one,
we need to face those issues.
Yes, that one he will face it in court, and he is aware of that. But he's trying to clean his public image, or have certain kind of posture before the main thing will come. So for me, I don't think he's running away from what has happened. He knows that he will go and face it. But that one is court. At the court, he will go there and face whatever comes his way. But he has to clean his public image, especially based on the videos coming out.
And these are old videos.
These are, yes, exactly. These are old videos. So I think he's so far so good for him. Just that we don't know how it will affect the main case. But I think he's doing the needful.
Well, let me go on to Roland Amate and get his understanding of what the man of God is looking for, apologizing, being on his knees, putting camera on him for the video to go viral, for people to see that indeed he's apologized. Ro, what do you also have to say about this?
In the court of public opinion, currently, his image is not looking good.
Okay.
And this particular gesture is towards that particular side of whatever he's going through. You know, whatever he's going through cuts both ways.
Okay.
The one in court and the one in the public.
Yes.
You can win the one in court, but in the court of public opinion, it is the masses or the people outside that decide.
Yeah.
And in that, they would use certain things like your posture, your mannerism, how you comport yourself, how you present yourself in certain instances. How, like especially your posture, before, during, and after. And that is what they will use in judging on whether they are going to declare you as a good person or not. There are so many people that have won so many cases in court, but in the public, they are not.
They lost it. Yeah.
They are not seen as good people, and the man knows this. In fact, for the people that were driving that kind of propaganda against him, when this particular incident happened, they really did him bad, or they are really doing him bad.
Okay.
And most of the videos that
what do you mean they are doing him bad?
In the sense that
reporting the issue.
No, not reporting the issue. I'm talking about the videos, the past videos of him or his sermons that are trending now. Most of them are carefully cut to suit the narrative.
Yeah.
Yes, that is not making him look good. So perhaps he may be talking in a certain context, but now they will cut a portion that will make him, give him a different posture than what he is presenting now. So because I know definitely the one that he said, oh, he can drive in, like he drives without a number plate and license and nobody can stop him. I know he was talking in a certain context.
Yeah.
He was talking in a certain context where perhaps he was using that as a reference as, okay, there are certain level that in life that you get to, and certain things that may apply to the ordinary person may not apply to you.
That's true.
And in that, he may want to use some of these things as reference for the people to understand, like practically what he is trying to talk about. But unfortunately now, that same material is being used against him.
I see.
For me, he has a huge task on him. Not only the one in court, but even in the public with this kind of posture. You know, there's another one brewing elsewhere, where perhaps, I don't know if he's seen it or he's heard of it or not. The followers or his followers, the misconduct of his followers is also soiling whatever he is trying to clean them more.
Yeah.
You mean the man of God?
Yes, the man of God. Because the last time they were in court, his followers even went ahead.
They've gone to court already?
Hey, when he was granted
for him to be granted
bail.
Okay.
His followers attacked even journalists present who were even trying to record and report or whatever was going on at the court.
I see.
Yes. They attacked them. Whoever, to the extent that I heard almost police need because they were attacking the journalist and the policeman. Yes, and the policeman intervened, and that was what the policeman went through. So in that sense, you realize that as much as he is trying to give himself a good image, aside the propaganda that is being run against him, his followers who also think that they are defending him or they are fighting for him with this kind of posture are not doing him good.
Yeah.
So if moving forward he wants to keep this kind of image or he wants to present himself as this, then he should also pay attention and call them to book. Those people, because yes, whatever they are doing in their mind, they think they are doing something to defend him.
Yeah.
But attacking people just to defend him may not even end him well, because whatever he is going through now, what you are doing is adding more fuel to his fire.
Yeah.
So yes, it's okay, because at certain situations when you find yourself in tight corner, even if you are not humble,
You have to be humble.
You have to be. You need
But
to
you have to act humble.
act it, present yourself as such. So many people have done it. So I will not speak against it and say it is not a good thing. Perhaps he's even remorseful. Maybe he's truly regretted. That's why he's seeking. You can't judge it this way. So I'll just cut him some slack. Perhaps it will fall on some soft. Your friend is saying it will fall on some soft hearts, and they might forgive him. But then, if this is it, this is for the court of public opinion.
Well, I was also asking that, are they going to forgive him and that ends the case, or we're going to forgive you, but for the process, we will go through it?
They will go through the process.
Obviously, you'll go through it.
Okay.
But you have to look a certain way to even go to court. We saw what people like Kodjon Kansanle when his issue came up. Yes, sometimes you need.
I don't know if you've heard latest reports.
Not really, but sometimes you need to do some of these things just to mitigate the other things that may come your way. Okay. So it's not just about the court; it's about the people and what people will say before even the court case. Yeah.
Well, it's all good, and once again, we pray that whoever needs to be satisfied out of this particular case, however it will be handled, that person is satisfied for whatever reason. Let's make sure justice is served beautifully for everybody who is part of this. Serve justice. In fact, warm it up so that it will be spicy and hot for people to eat. Serve justice right. And let's see how that also runs out to be. Now, let's move on to the next business. And the next business definitely is something that I know you might have come across it online. We have seen a report online that all things being equal, Vybz Kartel will be in Ghana next year, February. In fact, some of us, we are confirming that next year, February, all things being equal, Vybz Kartel will be coming to Ghana. And there's a video where Vybz himself, or Kartel himself, was talking about coming to Ghana, giving shouts to the president and the people of Ghana, and the fact that he is coming. This has started conversations already that, Ghana is really becoming an icon or a beacon of showbiz like that, because Vybz Kartel came out and he is performing at some selected places, and Ghana has also been mentioned. Again, what are some of the benefits in there for us? Now, there are also some people who are so sure that, if Vybz Kartel is coming to Ghana there, another deal with Shatta Wale is on its way, because we know the relationship between Vybz and Shatta Wale, when even on his birthday, among his plethora of friends, Vybz also remembered to wish Shatta Wale on almost all his social media platforms. And this is the latest conversation online. What does it mean to our industry? What does it mean to someone like Shatta Wale? And again, is this going to be another talk shop, or this is going to happen? Because the other day, we had a certain Meek who was coming. As to what happened, only God knows. Let's see how this one plays out. Anyway, let's watch the endorsement video from Vybz Kartel mentioning that he's coming to Ghana. And again, he also tweeted where he mentioned 2025 Ghana and Zimbabwe. I hear Zimbabwe too. They are lovers of dancehall and reggae music. So Ghana and Zimbabwe, Vybz Kartel has announced. What does it mean to our industry, to organizers of such deals, and again, to even the relationship between him and Shatta Wale? What should we envisage? Watch this. I'll be back so we continue talking.
Ghana, I'm here in Jamaica and I've met our vibrant son,
Yes.
Vibe,
Yes.
and he is ready to come home.
Yes, I am.
He told me he's coming, so your
Yes,
message
I
to your Ghanaians.
First of all, big up the Ghanaian people. Big up the boss himself, the president. And I'm glad you sent a doctor in the residence because I'm homesick. But I'll be coming soon. Don't, or I'm out.
Now, for Roland, he has been following events, and so I would let him take this up to start the conversation. Ro, how would you see this, or how do you see this, and the hype around it and everything? How do you see it?
I think so far it looks good. So far, so good, because yes, and I like the fact that he's giving props to the government. I like it when at least they even if they don't think about the entertainment industry or the creative arts industry, they are able to pull certain strings that in a large extent even comes to benefit us.
Okay.
Because we all know how this is going to benefit the industry so much. Because this is actually our turf. And should he come, definitely our people are going to get involved. Now, in terms of experience in holding events of that magnitude that suits such people, such caliber of people standards, we have them. We've proven beyond reasonable doubt that we can do it with hosting some of the topmost events in the country. So to me, it's cool. It feels good. It feels good, and I think the time that it is also being announced is also cool. It's fine, because at the end of the day, it gives people ample time to prepare, to anticipate, to plan.
Yeah.
It is not kind of an impromptu thing. And it is also going to be an offshoot of the December festivities. Meaning, aside the cashing out that people are going to cash out in December, there's also a major one that is probably going to repeat with this particular concert should he come.
Okay.
And it will be nice. We also, even when Cardi B came to Ghana, we saw what happened in the country. The people that went to meet her at the hotel and everything, even her concert and all of that. As for his relationship with Shatta Wale, I think people who are so enthused about it, about the fact that when he comes, it is going to be a link up with him and Shatta Wale, are not far from right.
Okay.
Because per what we've seen on socials and the conversations around, clearly shows that these are people who have a certain level of rapport and vibe. So in that sense, it is safe for everybody or anybody to say that, oh, the moment this person is coming to that particular jurisdiction, obviously the probability that he is going to link up with such a person is high. And the person that we are talking about is no mere person that you say, oh, he can come and say, perhaps I have so much plans that I may not even want him on my stage, or I wouldn't need him.
I wouldn't want to have anything to do with him.
Exactly. This is somebody that controls what you want to control.
Yeah.
And especially in this particular space. He controls what Vybz would want to touch. And in that sense, if you are looking for the person to be that socket to connect you to the plug, obviously Shatta Wale is the person. So if to some of us, it's good news from the whole entertainment fraternity, and even in the camp of Shatta movement. It's cool.
I see. Well, we can't wait to also welcome Vybz Kartel in Ghana. There's going to be another big deal if it happens. I've watched Movado perform here in Ghana before at the Accra Sports Stadium, and I can tell you, when it comes to performance, these Jamaicans have something that many don't have. And I know, as much as we understand Vybz might not be energetic as he used to be after going to spend some 30 years or so in jail, we still believe experience is experience. And when he hits the stage, definitely it will be something worth watching. We are also gathering information that his first show after prison will be in Jamaica, where he comes from, and that is going to be in December, and that is also being waited for. So once again, it is going to be something that the world will be talking about. It is Vybz Kartel. His recent releases, I don't know if you guys are checking.
Yeah.
The millions are just running. Like,
crazy.
The guy came back for his spot again.
Crazy.
His recent releases, the way they are running, it means like nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And for him to come to Ghana, there is a good spot on us. The world will be following to see how things will go. Well, Jamal, let me also get your views.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing. I mean, yes, like you said, everybody will be watching. We want to see what he will do, or based on what has happened, what he can do.
Yeah.
So obviously people will be watching, and it will also bring people to Ghana as well.
Exactly.
There will be some people.
In fact, it will boost tourism.
As they always say, there will be people who will just want to come and experience it here in Ghana. So people will plan their vacations around that time.
Surrounding African countries, those who are lovers of Vybz Kartel music.
And come around just to have fun or see what is happening here. So for me, I think this is a good news, and the organizers should do their best so that it will not be like you
another
said,
talk show.
Yes, to be just talking and then we don't see anything. We are not there yet, and there's more time to prepare and do other things, make sure that things are done right. So I'm hoping that they can get it right for it to happen. It's a good news for entertainment industry in Ghana.
Well, we all would be happy to see this happen. We can't wait. I'm sure if he's going to perform, definitely we are looking at a place like the stadium. And others are, some people even think that it might even be a visit. Would he just come and visit and not perform?
Yeah, I think it's also a possibility. The reason that Ghana, we have some historic sites and other stuff that people just want to come and visit and then just
yes,
have
here Ghana and Jamaica, we have something
like that.
well.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, it can also be a visit, but I will not be surprised that even if it is a visit, some people may convince him to do more than just visiting, and it will depend on the organizers or the people who may propose that kind of thing. So yes, I won't doubt that, because people come in here just to see some certain things. Yes, and so obviously it could also be that.
It's an option that we don't have to throw away.
Yeah.
Well, we still would want to welcome him same way, whether for a visit or for a performance. We will sure be looking out for more information out of this, as the blogs have reported that very soon there'll be more details about this particular show. Now, let's see if we can do this finally to run away from here. And it's about Shatta's birthday and matters around it. Yesterday, in one of his apartments at East Legon, where Shagzy is housed, we went there for some, should I call it, management meetup or get together with management to celebrate our artist
Management Our Day.
Management Our Day. Okay, that will not be bad. To celebrate our artist Shatta Wale, and it turned out to be a whole different ball. It turned out to be something different. The whole crew being in the rain. I wonder how I was even swimming in my whole water. Hi, Charlie. My whole water, but still, I was in the pool, man. When I came on, I was like, hey, body, no, I am rare. That funny because of their own. Yeah. So it was a happy moment. I must say, it was a really big moment for the crew. But in wishing Shatta Wale's birthday, Stonebwoy did something. And this is where I also want us to join the conversation. I followed online debates. There are some people who are giving different interpretations to it, and I know that here we also have our own interpretation as well. So Stonebwoy decided to wish Shatta Wale birthday, and this is what he wrote. He says, no matter the differences, I wish you long life, brother. Big 40, black star age with an emoji. And again, he also used the hashtag up and running 6, which is his album coming out very, very soon. No matter the differences, I wish you long life, brother. Big 40, black star age. Now, when this came out, many started commenting Stonebwoy, oh, wow, you've done well. You've wished Shatta Wale. Oh, it started trending here and there. I'm sure by then Shatta was busily receiving his car keys and taking photos for the gram. So when he settled it, he saw it, why can't nonsense be this one? Then he also replied, which differences? Stop fooling and grow up. The fans don't need this enmity. Be safe. He comes straight. Which differences? Stop fooling and grow up. The fans don't need this enmity. Be safe. Now, there are others who think that Stonebwoy's wish and some of the things he brought in, like the Black Star age, like the differences, like even using his hashtag to promote his album, they think that these things within the birthday wish does not make it or don't make it right. There are others who also think that, oh, Shatta's response to, on your birthday, someone is wishing you a birthday and you are coming hard at a person like this. And this is what I want us to look at. How do we also see it? There are others who even are commending Shatta, oh, that is good. what the guy wrote was not needed. It was unnecessary. Why add all those things to just a birthday wish? Because we saw other people, Chami Kwame and Vybz Kartel and the co. Charlie, happy birthday, bro, long life, and the differences and the Black Star Age and all those communities. People think they were not necessary. As a matter of fact, what do you also think? And Ro, we are closing. Yes, but you can also talk about the experience, share some information. Would you have some videos that he will be sharing with the people?
Well,
Thanks to
for the whole setup and everything, it was nice. It was nice at least seeing the team and some few loved ones together, and Shatta performing in the rain. Even last night, it was something that he said he's been praying about, and last night was very epic for him. So when the team was celebrating and he jumped into the rain, was something that was so much dear and spiritual to him, and you can clearly see the excitement in his face and in his eyes. It was a very beautiful night that everybody enjoyed themselves. Now to the birthday wish. For me, when I also saw it, I was a little taken aback because I was like, okay, which differences are you talking about? And that's the first thing.
The beam and SM difference.
Then everybody should also write it. Then everybody that wished, so should Vybz Kartel also come and say happy birthday to Shatta Wale regardless of our differences?
So Gaza and SM.
Or Sack Nation, or
they don't have beef. That's the thing.
You see,
By
so
this one, the guy is assuming that there are differences.
exactly. And you see, when you want to assume, then he who alleges must prove. If you don't to assume like that,
But they are not in good terms. So I don't think we should hide
Jemo, I'll
out.
come to you.
you see,
Let's listen to Ro.
you see, if you want to throw that posture now on a day when the person is seeing that day as a day of celebration, that is the day you would want to come and remind everybody that we have a beef. Then obviously what you want, you get it. So when I saw Shatta's reply, in fact, I wasn't so much surprised.
Okay.
Like, okay, you want to tell the world that there are differences. Do you think everybody that wish Shatta Wale a happy birthday, some of them don't have their own 1 and 2 wish Shatta Wale?
They might have.
Which is not even in public domain. Most of them are there. But they all come to wish him and go. Because it is a day of celebration. It's a special day for the person, if not for anything at all. Respect the fact that, okay, this is, perhaps the person may not need this today. The person may not need this today. But if you would want to remind the person that, oh, we have a beef, and it gives me the posture as if, yes, I know we are not okay, but I still want to do you a favor and still wish you. That's the kind of image it gives me. And to me, I believe Shatta also had a similar feeling, which is why he also wanted, okay, if you say there are differences, then what do they want you go collect them like that? And that is the reply that he gave. So I wasn't so much surprised though, but then how you go do them for these two people there? I'm sure on the lighter side, your car is Shatta a big 40. The blaster age.
No, I'm not sure.
Different between the 40 years.
No, I'm not sure. I mean, that one there, many people have been saying.
And I make us say that's on the lighter side.
The differences.
Oh yeah, the focus on the main conversation. The focus is the differences that he puts in his message. Yeah. That is the focus of the message. So yes, regardless of our differences, which cannot be patched, which you would want to remind me on my special day, then on your special day, the person can also bring up something that he's also thinking about that perhaps you may not like. That's what it means. Okay. That's what it means, and I believe it is why Shatta also had to come that way. So me, when I saw the initial post, I was like, ish. And I know, just as always, he would want to be sarcastic and still throw 1 or 2 beneath, and that's what we saw. So to me, call and response. So yeah.
Well, let me go on to Chemo and also ask his opinion about this, because I don't want to go out there divided opinions on who was right and who was wrong, or who did what's right and who did what's wrong. Chemo, come through.
Yeah.
Let me hear you.
For me, I think we shouldn't get here. It shouldn't be like the way people are going back and forth with it. But
Okay.
I mean, it's that's such is the
It's to be
world. I
expected,
mean,
yeah.
people will react differently to things. So I'm not surprised that something like that is going on.
Okay.
The thing is, I don't see it as necessary for Stonebwoy to push the differences thing there. Yeah, it was not necessary. But I can see, when I look at the tweet, I feel that he was trying to be funny.
Okay.
Like he was trying to make it sound funny.
Yeah.
That's why the big age something and all those things came in. So for me, I think he was just trying to be funny, but it didn't go well. It can happen.
A bad joke.
Yes, something like that. You can take it as a bad joke. My surprise with Shatta's response is but you could have just ignored the whole thing. Like, don't even respond to it. And then, as if you have not seen it, until somebody prompts you. Then, if you think you are not happy with it, then you say it like the way he's saying it. But for him to just respond direct to the thing like that, I was surprised. Like, oh, why? Just ignore it. If it were me, that's what I would do.
Okay.
I will say whatever I have to say when somebody wants to hear my response. So you ignoring it will be like, I don't like it, so I will not just respond.
Okay.
Then if somebody insists that, hey, he's wishing you, why don't you respond? Then you give the reason why you don't want to respond to such a wish. So me, I was surprised that Shatta did a direct response to him. As for the difference, it is there. I mean, you will be hypocrite to say that they are in good terms or they are whatever. I mean, it is so obvious. So for me, I won't shy away from it. Or it's not well. I mean, not even to only Shatta Wale.
Okay.
People who are closer to Shatta Wale, they collect all the time from the so-called Beam fans. The same way the SM fans are also doing it. I mean, if you want an example, just come on our Facebook page, you will see it. But they are our biggest fans, I can say. They have labels, but they are not always saying good things. We ignore them for the same reason. But if somebody insists, we will reply them. That is it. So that for me, his response is legitimate based on how he feels. Like Shatta Wale's response is so legitimate. But my surprise is direct to the wish. Because his wish was, I think he did it with any bad intention.
Okay.
He was trying to be funny. He was trying to do his thing.
And the joke did not land well.
And it didn't land well. So just ignore it, as if you have not seen it. But if people start pushing that, oh, why are you not saying anything? He's wishing you. Then you explain by giving this response that I don't like it.
But I mean,
that's why I'm not responding.
After the wish, there were headlines that were flying around.
So yeah, so for me,
that Stonebwoy has wished Shatta a happy birthday.
And most of the headlines that personally I saw, the focus was on the differences.
Yes,
exactly. So then you can respond to those who are trying to push the agenda that he has wished you. That's the only thing. I'm not against his response, but my surprise is going direct to Stonebwoy wish, because for him, he didn't do it with any malice. That's how I see it. He was just trying to be funny and wish you. So if it didn't land well, just ignore it. But if people outside, I'm sure that those who were giving the headlines and all the, by all means, one will come direct and say that you, Shatta Wale, somebody is wishing you and you are not mine. Then you give it to that person through him. That's what I expected. But I mean, we have our differences and how we react to things. So if this is the way that Shatta wants to say it, clearly that I'm not happy with your approach. I mean, who should blame him? I mean, he's as clear as you can get that I'm not happy with your wish, the way you just presented it, and this is how he's saying it. That's why I'm saying that I'm surprised that it was going direct to Stonebwoy wish, wish, but I will not blame him or say that it is bad to express the fact that you are not happy with it. The same way Stonebwoy didn't ignore the fact that there's a differences. He didn't ignore that differences. He just brought it in, even in him trying to wish you happy birthday. So he didn't ignore anything. So you will not be wrong if you are also not happy with the wish and you want to say it. The only thing, as I said, is the fact that it was direct to the wish. If it was not direct,
like a general
kind of thing, I'll be okay with it.
But he doesn't want to fake it. He wants you to know, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. It is because of what you wrote. That's why I'm here.
For me, if he's not happy with it and he's expressing it, it's okay. I mean, that's how we should live our life. And the same way Stonebwoy didn't ignore the fact that there are differences, but I still want to wish you. For me, I think it's a good gesture, just that it didn't land well. And it can happen. I mean, sometimes your good intention, as we always say, or as I always say,
might not matter.
No, not at all. Your good intention is different from the results that will come out. And the results will also face its own response and all that. And this is a good example of such thing.
I see. Well, to me, I think Shatta has said he's not happy about the birthday wish. And one of his problem, like Roland was trying to say, was not even about the age. It was about the fact that you are creating the impression that me and you, dear, we are enemies. And to the extent that when we meet ourselves, we can fight. That's why you can't even wish me without making reference to that. And Shatta thinks when that happens, it creates some kind of, like he used to use his word, enmity among the fans.
Sure.
Because it could have been just happy birthday Shatta Wale.
Yes, without saying anything.
Without saying anything.
Any other thing, yes.
Without saying any other thing. Or even if he had said happy birthday Shatta Wale and he brought the football age without the differences, I'm sure it wouldn't have. I think Sammy has even done something like that before. Yeah, Sammy has wished Shatta birthday before that. He also brought this football age kind of thing. It did not spark anything. But what sparked whatever we are facing now was the usage of the differences. And Shatta thinks, Charlie, where we are going to, don't trumpet this.
Yes, yeah.
Even if it is there, don't give it life. Even if it is there, don't make it look like without that we can't even do anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was where Shatta also felt like, just go straight and do it. Well, your judgment is for you. However, you also want to judge this, it is for you. You think Stonebwoy goofed? Do you think Shatta's response was hard? Or you think they could have both handled it differently? This is what I would want to read from you when you get the opportunity to comment. On this note, let me say thanks to Roland Amate, thanks to Intim Dodu Solomon, thanks to Bujulace, thanks to Theophilus Digosh, and thanks to you for spending your week with us. It has been awesome, and I know the weekend you'll be here, you'll be linking up to do some other things. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us, share with others, and let's read your comments as well. I'll be right back when we meet again in our next video. We are out of here. Salute.